silk running round in my bed. Cashmere, baby, why don't you come back to bed? To bring that ass back. So Cashmere, baby, why don't you come back to bed? Middle of the morning, would you silk running round in my head. Cashmere, baby, why don't you come back to bed? Now, babe, I think I've lost my touch. Why won't you open up your reins? I'm more, I hope, for trust. Astray, I search upon the storm. Ooh, she told me, oh, my worth is one. I'll wait for you. Stuck and straight, I'll wait for you. Oh, I might, well, I
Hello, my name is Stinky Winky, and I play video games. Hello, everyone. I'm back from my long ass break. I've returned from the store and grabbing something to eat and doing other things, so I'm back. Today we're gonna be playing a little bit of TF2 because it was. Is wait was the was its birthday today or yesterday? TF2's birthday just happened, and so I'm just gonna play a little bit of that and have some fun doing that. So, of course, I like to play casual. Uh, all right, let's get into a game now. Get into a freaking game. What? Wait, huh? Who? What just happened? I got a summer cosmetic case. Holy fuck! That is amazing. Epic. Let's play game now. So, I'm not gonna have much time, as I did earlier today, playing on stream because I have to go to bed early tonight. Because I have to go to work early in the morning. So, I'm gonna make the best of what I can by playing maybe an hour and a half, maybe, of TF2. And then I also want to play some Fall Guys. I just recently, just bought Fall Guys on Steam. I had it on PS Plus, but I don't know. I don't really feel like playing PlayStation on stream, so I just decided to buy it just then. So I'm gonna play some of that. I'm dead. Oh shit. Hold on. Sorry. I have to do it.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Look, it's a ball. Ow. The little ball. Where'd it go? There it is. Damn it. Oh. Oh, that's the little ball. Happy birthday.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I should be wearing my birthday hat. Damn it. Don't worry, I'll wear it. Yeah. Yep. Actually, I'll do it right now. Shit. No. Wrong button. Let's see here. Oh, I see.
The car's not moving, lads.
Perfect. Now this is what I like to call epic. Move that gear up. Let's see. Yeah, why not? I'll do Pyrovision goggles. Oh, gee, what? Okay, that was weird. I make a funny, give characters funny noise, make funny sound. Holy crap! I'm so good.
Well, all late! Stay close to that bloody cart! No! The cart is bloody stopped!
No, it's not.
Pilot, I'm gonna stick.
Ah. Just constantly just laughing in pain. Ah, it's so good.
Come on!
Wait, hold on. Oopsies. I didn't have something opened up. There we go.
Hello? Single. That's the way you do it!
Oh, that makes things like a lot better. They're just like, they're just
Bloody
giggling away.
I told you they were a punch away, lasses. The bloody cart's not moving! Ah, no! That's the spirit!
Oh my god. I'm dead.
Well, all late!
Wow. I fucking died. Oh boy. Let's see. Okay.
Spike, I'm gonna beat you so hard you'll have a twitch!
Uh-oh. I win.
The bloody cart's not moving!
Oh, what the fuck? Strange.
If I wasn't the man I was, I'd kiss you. The cart's not moving, lads! Can't get up there! Move it, lads! Push, lads!
Oh shit! Mid-air bullshit! Holy crap! That was cool. Who's there? Who's there? I need heating. I need heating. Oh god.
The bloody car's not moving!
Wow, that dude fucking died.
Get to the cart! Come here, help me capture this! Give us a hand here with this
Wow.
boy.
A whole bunch of fucking people left. Why? Why are so many people leaving this server? It's kind of dumb.
I'm gonna stick my thumbs in your eyes and blast you into thin grooves in hell! The cart! Ah, that's the stuff!
Oh man. What the hell? Everybody's leaving. Okay. Well, just two of us now. Against two of them.
Get to the cart! Power them, lads!
Goddamn right. I'm about to win. Ow, shit! Damn. Come on, Spy. You're my only hope. What are you...
The cart's moving back!
Goddamn right. I'm about to push it back.
Go! Push!
Wow. Oh, shit. Oh, I died. I see. So, whoa, there's a lot of people joining.
Medic! Thanks, mate.
I forgot I had that. What the? Oh my god. There's so many fucking... Wow, I died. Ha ha! Killed both of them.
Help me! Medic!
Shit, shit, shit. Okay, cool.
Help! The cart is bloody stopped!
Holy crap.
And you
Oh my god. Monkey. Ah, monkey. Why are we kicking this guy? Actually, you know what? I don't want to know. Whoa. Oh, he was behind me. Oh. Okay.
The car's moving back, lads. Thanks for the ride.
This is just insanity.
Well, all right.
I'm gonna die. I fix dispenser.
The car's not moving. That'll teach him.
Who is playing that? Make it sound so bad in that original clip.
Bloody brilliant. The bloody car's...
Ah. Yeah, killed that sentry gun. Oh shit! Wow. I straight up died. Oh, there they go. Almost there.
The car is bloody stopped.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Aye.
Oh shit. Damn it, wrong button. There we go. Damn it. I gotta get rid of its hat.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Sure. Bear.
Mission begins
There we go.
in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's up.
Oh shit. I need my PP. Oh! Aw. Goddamn dispenser. I wasn't close enough to get it. There it goes. Okay.
Ice, there goes the car.
Ooh! What? I don't know why I'm just dying off of these Pyrovision, just like pain and death sounds. Yeah. I am best friends with dog beads. Oh! You gonna try to snipe me, kid? Okay. I need ammo.
Spy here! Spy! Appreciate it, mate.
Ooh.
There you go! Beauty!
Oh. Oh shit. Can't hurt me. Ow. Well, I guess you can. Oopsies.
Don't let him push that bomb!
Uh-oh. Got him.
Give him a good...
Oh, don't worry. I've already peed on you. So you're already dead. Teleporter going up.
Don't let the cart through, legs, legs, there!
What the hell? What is going on? How did I not pee on them? How did my pee not get on them, is what I'm trying to say.
Let's stop that freaking thing.
Scout sounds like
Stop the bloody bomb!
Scout sounds like the worms off of Worms. Ah! You're dead.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. That's just not cool. We're getting fucked, dude. We're getting fucked. We're getting the big fuck. Yep.
Bombs away!
Oh shit. Where the fuck did you come from?
Thanks, mate.
Okay, that was weird. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Like, we're getting destroyed, dude. We're getting destroyed. I cannot believe this.
Wicked. Stop the bloody ball.
Wow, I'm actually pretty bad. Oh shit! Alright. Enough fun and games. It's time to get back into the real business. Shit. Damn it, I keep pressing N. It's supposed to be M.
Time has been added.
Jesus. Goodbye. I thought that was a fall to my death. What's going on? What is happening? Fuck. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I've never noticed that before. Wow. Well, don't that beat all. I'm defending this point here. Aw. Yeah, yeah. God damn. Jesus. Oh wow, heavy. Okay, now Spy's the only one alive. We got 7 minutes. Oh, a little over 7 minutes to defend this payload, which is right over here. Oh! I was gonna air blast. Shit. Damn, damn, damn. Jesus, fuck. Ah, come on. I'm very happy. And there they go. Ah, what? Damn it. What? 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 I didn't know. He just like... That had to have been on purpose. He just showed his little sign. Yeah, you're dead. Hello. Wait, how did they not die? I don't know. I don't understand. Ah. That's why. Nope. Oh, that helps. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you better run away. Ow! Hello, stupid. God! Looks like I'm the stupid. My immortal enemy. What? Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Uh-oh. You got fucked. Shit! That fucking pyro. Oh, shit! Broke up with this guy. Broke up with this guy. That's funny.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Well, shit. Okay, well.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Wow, he's dead. Jesus Christ. There are a lot of pyros. What you doing, medic?
3, 2,
Just chilling.
victory.
Aw, we won! We won the game! Time to win the game! Okay, Stillwater it is. What about Snowy Coast? Okay, well. I need to find out where my vape is, so I'll be right back. I don't know what the freak I did with it. I'm going to look for it. Hi, hi, hi. I'm gonna die. Alright, welcome back to playing Team Fortress 2. Extreme Extreme Edition. I haven't even puffed yet, and I'm coughing up my lungs. Alright, let's get down to the nitty. Let's get down to the gritty. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Mister, I'll make a man out of juice. If you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Man juice. You get it. You get it.
Mission begins. Mission begins. in
Mission
60
begins.
seconds.
Mission begins. Mission begins. Oh, yes.
Hey, Duck. How about them lads? I blew it!
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Hell yeah. We're having a party.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Hello. That spy fucking died. This is our battle cry. That dude. Yeah.
The bloody cart's not moving!
The bloody cart! The bloody cart! Oh my god. We fucked him up. Jesus Christ. We didn't even stop. This is pure fucking chaos. Wow. I think I died because I wasn't spamming this button enough. This is our battle cry as we charge and storm the fronts. Wow.
The cart is bloody stopped!
Some of the noises on this.
The cart's not moving, lads!
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Take it yourself! Conga! 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 Conga, conga, conga!
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a lot of shit going down. Excuse me. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose. I don't know. We could, I mean, like, I think the last one that we defended, it was, we defended it for like 7 minutes straight, so. Wow. Immediate death. Yeah, that was a dank fucking clown, dude. That dude fucking died.
Stand on the point, you dis-
Oh shit. I can't get up the fucking ledge. I killed them both. But he still killed me. So. Wow. Hello, the Arcade. Welcome to TF2 Happy Birthday Edition. Oh shit. I'm dead. The screen is black. Are you watching this on mobile or desktop? Because right now I have it in 900p, and on some mobile mobile devices it may work, may not. That's, I mean, like, I've been heavily debating on whether I should stick to 720 or 900. But I guess if that problem still persists, like black screen and stuff, well, I guess I'll just switch back to 720p. Because that's probably what it is. Because I remember with my old phone... Oh shit, spike. But yeah. Next stream, I'm just going to switch it back to 720p. That way everybody can see it. I can imagine that the sound you are hearing right now is wonderful, beautiful, all that jazz. Just constant chaos. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I know, like, for, like, more popular streamers and I guess, like, affiliates, you can be able to, like, change the quality of the stream to, like, 900 to 720p, all that stuff like that. But, that's not the case for me, so I guess I'll just have to stick to 720p. Because even though with whenever I got a new phone, it does play it does play the streams quite adequate, but still it kind of like freezes up sometimes, so
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
I'll just like I said, I'll just switch it back my next stream, which will be next week. Ah, fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we win? Did we? Oh, shit! Get on the point! Get on! Get on it! Get on it! Oh my god, we might win. We won! Ta-da! They're dead. All of them. That was a good job. Fantastic work, team. Alright. I'm gonna play one more game of TF2, and then I'm gonna... Excuse me! Excuse me. Then I'm gonna play some Fall Guys for the next hour. Yeah, I would say that is super epic. Oh man. Yeah, today is TF2's birthday. It came out in 2007, so... Shit, is it 13 years old? Jesus Christ! Or did it come out in 2006? Am I big dumb? I don't know. I'm gonna be a scout this time. Oh shit, I gotta equip my funny little TF2 birthday gear. Yeah, Pyrovision goggles. Okay, I'll see you later, Arcanate. Thanks for stopping by. Adios, mi amigo. Which one are you gonna do? Rock, paper, scissors, or? Okay. Well, if you miss the rest of this stream, just come back next Sunday. That's gonna be my next stream. So, who knows what fucking game I'm gonna be playing? Gonna be playing then. Maybe some more of this. Maybe something else. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Freaking engineer is bad, man. Merry Christmas. I have ornament and plastic paper wrap. Holy shit. Those guys freaking died.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Eat my dust! I did it!
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Let me see how well I can play as Scout, because I freaking suck as Scout.
3, 2, 1.
Hello? Oh no, that's a friendly.
Hey, we gotta stop it! The freaking heavy's a fat bald bastard! The freaking heavy's a fat bald bastard! Need a dispenser here! Need a dispenser here! Need a dispenser here! I'm gonna beat on his skull till I hit pause. Let's stop that freaking thing! That freaking medic's a storage bag.
I guess I'm a spy all along.
Need a dispenser here. Need a dispenser here. Need a dispenser here. That spot is shape-shifted red.
Holy crap. That is so sad. It was a spy all along, and I didn't even realize. Wow. A bunch of people are leaving. Why would this happen?
Play ball. Hey, good job there, hard hat. That freaking pyro skull, it was tough.
Wow, I'm dead. Fucking dead. I'm sorry, what was that now? It said the bite of 87 just joined. Yep, there it is. Was that the bite of 87? Was that the bite of 87?
Pyro skull, I've been wearing some. All right. That freaking medic's a storage bag. You and me. Let's go. Hey, we gotta stop it.
Aw. I thought I could catch that.
All right. Gotta stop the cart.
I'm gonna beat up this ball.
uniform. Eat my dust.
Oh shit.
Let's stop that freaking thing.
Whoa. That heavy.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
This is a beautiful little moment we're having right now.
Auto balance in the last 10.
What are you doing, Pyro?
Let's stop that freaking thing.
We won! Let's see here. Yeah, party hat. There we go. Perfect.
Mission begins in 60 seconds. Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, move out, man. There's so many fucking heavies, I just realized.
We're in the house tonight. Everybody having a good time.
Holy fuck. Wow. Wow, that's so cool, Mr. Scout. You killed all of the dancing fools. But not all of them. All of them are dead.
It is fine. They decide to kill. We shall kill. Party Rock is in the house.
Oh, you fucking heavies! You started a war. Looks like the Great Heavy War begins. Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. It's moments like these that makes me respect TF2. My god. Do they all have the same layout? That's fucking hilarious. That Doberman is just not having it at all.
We never agreed to be pacifists.
Let's push my heavy brothers.
Party Rock is in the house. Everybody have a good time.
Here we go. We're pushing this. We're pressing on. Jesus Christ. There's so many fucking heavies. I swear to Jesus.
Vanguard will not push self! Heavy is me!
Mission ends in 60 seconds. Mission ends in 30 seconds.
The Party Rocker Alliance.
Holy crap, we are really pushing this thing. Let's see, how many heavies are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Vanguard will not push self!
No. There they go. There they go. Dominate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh. Aw. I'm dead. What happened? Okay. Aww. We won. That was a good game. Epic. So, that's fun. But, oh, I got something. I got the warrior spirit. Nice. That's enough of TF2. Let's move on to something a little more comfortable. Let's see here. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Alright, Fall Guys. Alright, since I am gonna be running this game for the first time ever in my life on this computer, I will definitely have to adjust the resolution. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. All the logos and stuff. Yeah, whatever. Listen, man, I know how to play Fall Guys, okay? Dude. Windowed on, yes. Wait, no. Yes. There we go. That's actually really quick. Okay, I gotta move this out of the way. Perfect. Put it all on high, baby. I didn't know there was all this special shit to Fall Guys. Screen space reflections? Sure. Put it all up there, baby. Look at that man. Look at him. spinning around. Let's play! Alright. Now let's play some Fallmen. The stream did update, didn't it? Well, if it didn't, it did now, so... Da-da-da. Whirly gig! Let's go! Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. E is to dive. Fuck. Ew! Shit! No! Oh, crap. I'm gonna be the first one. You better believe. Wow, how did I get past that? That doesn't make any sense. I really like this game. This game is a lot of fun, and it's addicting. I've played the shit out of this on PlayStation because it was free on PS Plus. So I know a little bit, a thing or two about the game. I've only won, I think, a total of 2 games in this. In this Fall Guys business. I don't know how I feel about the motion blur. I might have to turn that down. Oh, come on. Fall Guys 1704, you can do it. Perfect. So, as far as I know, the only reason why I think I heard as far, like, they changed the names of, like, you know, Fall Guy such and such is because they didn't want people, you know, showing their names and it's like something terrible or disgusting. Either that or a lot of bots or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember who said that to me or what, but I mean, hey, makes sense. Fuck. I'm getting a lot of fucking achievements. It's crazy. Craziness. Alright. You motherfuckers are going down. I'm gonna win this one. I know for a fact I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be in first place. I'm gonna win every time, all the time. Alright, what game are we playing now? I don't know. You know, for like $20, that's not really bad. you know, like, as popular as this game is now. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Cool, I'm not yellow. Get away from me. I am the keeper of the eggs. Give me that egg back. Oh shit. Come on. We need to steal more eggs. Give me egg back. Come on. We need to destroy yellow. You motherfucker! Give me my eggs back. Come here. No! Took our fucking eggs. They keep taking our fucking eggs, dude. Come on. Give golden egg. Give. Oh my god. Give golden egg. Yes. Yes, golden egg. Yes. Protect egg. Must protect egg. No! Our golden egg! Give it back! Give it back! Give back golden egg! It's ours! Mine! Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Yeah! Woo! Yellow loses. Tail. I fucking hate tail tag. It's a fucking tail physics. And just... Oh, I have a tail. You're not gonna take my tail. Fuck. Shit! Give me my tail back! You motherfucker! I want tail! Thank you. Oh shit! Give. Oh shit. Tail! Tail! Give. Give me the tail. Hello. Come here, Mr. Pigeon Boy. Oh, you motherfucker! I want tail. Oh, I took it! I took it! Shit, 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 shit! Oh no! Give it back. Give it back. I want my tail back. Ah! Yes! Come on. I just need this tail for 15 more seconds. Oh my god. Oh shit. I want to keep tail. Woo. I win. Nice. Dude. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can win this. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Nope, nope, no! That's it. Come on. Oh, shit! No! Nope! Dive! Shit! No! No! Oh God! Oh Jesus God in heaven! Oh man! Oh man! Only one guy is eliminated. Ew. No! 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 Oh God. This is the final stretch. No, 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 no! Ah, I can't believe it! Alright. I can't believe this shit. Wow. Hot Dog Man fucking won. He's dead. They're all dead. Every single one of them is dead. Every single Fall Guy is dead. I got some kudos. Alright, let me change my outfit. God damn, I got spit all over my screen. Gross. Perfect. Heck yeah, alright. Can I buy stuff? Baseball? Oh shit, yeah. Chevrons. Golden hatchling. Peabody. Baseball. I got it. I like it. Like it. Spin, spin, spin. As fast as you can. You can't catch me. I am the Fall Man. Yowzes. Let me just double check the stream itself. See if everything's doing just fine, you know what I mean? Okay. Yep, stream seems to be working just a-okay. Oh god. My cursor is still on the screen. This is strange. Because I'm like focused on the cursor now. Oh shit. Watch out, those balls are dangerous. Oh Jesus Christ. I see those balls have the Fall Guys faces on them. So, I mean, like, is that what happens, like, whenever a Fall Guy dies? Do they just turn into a giant fucking ball? That's just something to think about, you know what I mean? Whoa, 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 whoa. I did it. Do, 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 do. What game? What game is it? Tell me. Oh, this again? Okay. Fine. I guess Whirligig is okay. God, I still have my cursor on the screen. Whoa. Whoa. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. Holy crap. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Okay, that can work. Ow. Alright, I'm going for the middle. Watch this. I did it. Yep. That's just how I roll, baby. Doing it again. I did it again. Fuck it. I'm going to the side. Oh, what? 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 Oh, I was too busy fucking around. Damn it. I lost. Screw it. I'm out of here. Dizzy Heights. How dizzy are those heights? We'll never tell. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Damn it. Well, god darn. can't believe I lost at Whirligig. That's disappointing. That's the first time I lost at Whirligig. You know what I mean? Stop. Don't grab me. I grab you. Go, go, go. Oh, what the hell? Stop! Stop it! Oh, Jesus Christ. Hooray! Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Seesaw. It's time to win. Time to win, man. Oh my god, I can't believe this shit. God damn it. Don't worry, I will help you. Oh shit. Well, great. Wow, that guy got fucked. Oh no 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 no. Oh my god. Holy crap. I thought I was gonna fall for sure. But you know what? I'll take it. Oh shit. Yes. Attaboy, attaboy. There we go. Go. There we go. I don't have any, whatever. Get off of me! I was trying to taunt, but I could not do. That was so sad. I could not believe it. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing around like 10 Eastern Daylight Time. Bop 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 ba da ba da bop. Fruit shoot. There we go. Foot shoot. Foot shoot. Go, go, go! Alright, there's a trick to this one. You just have to go at the very edge. Nobody else will tell you this, but I can. Out of my way! Ah! Whoa, holy shit, was those blueberries? Whoa! Can I get a fucking replay on that shit? Can I get a slow-mo? That was awesome. Yeah. Dot 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 dee dee dot. Rock and roll. Oh, I haven't played this one in a hot minute. Oh, I could have sworn I was gonna be yellow. I just had a feeling. Yeah, yeah. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Push it to the right. Push it to the right. There we go. Oh my god. We're constantly bumping into each other. Push it. Push the fucking shit. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Let's fuck up red. Fuck up red. Wow, red's fucking us up. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Get right next to ours. That's more like it. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh god. No, 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 no. Nope. 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 No, sir. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, aren't we? We're gonna fucking lose. We're gonna lose. Where are we? Oh shit. No, no. Ah. Unbe-freaking-leavable. Wow, I'm so happy for him. Damn. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I was thinking it was. It was the... Whatever. Let's go again. Let's go again. Come on, there we go. DoorDash. I was telling my buddies, I was just like, I wonder how long they're gonna call it this level DoorDash. I wonder if DoorDash is gonna take some serious liberties. Like, hey, you're using our name. We could get some money off of that. Willing to bet. Alright, which door is it? that one. Alright, which door is it now? Not that one. This one. Motherfucker! God damn it. God, being trampled really is really great. Uh-oh. Get off of me! Oh my god, am I gonna make it? I made it! What juice do I have left in this? Not much. Gonna have to refill my vape. Oh, come on. Two, one, go! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, Jesus Christ, dude. Come on. Yeah! No! No! What is happening? I can't move! Okay. Cool. Great. My dude is just flipping and flopping everywhere. Like, so behind. I might lose this one. I don't know. Yep, look at him go. Look at him go. Poor losers. They're gonna lose. Aww. Alright, well I'm back over here, so that's fine. What? No! Nope! Oh, I made it. You motherfuckers. I'm getting in. Nice. Perfect match. Alright. I'm gonna win this, boys. Orange. Grape. Grape. Orange. What is it? This has got to be the easiest of all of the mini games that we have here. Even though we just had somebody that just died. Cherry, grape, apple, watermelon. Cherry, grape, apple, watermelon. Okay. push you off. Okay. Banana. Watermelon. Grape. Cherry? No, no, no. Apple. Watermelon. Banana. Apple. Grape. Cherry. Oh, shit! Oh, man. That was the last one on that, too. Oops. Whoa! That was amazing. Awesome! I get bubble gum. I think one more game and that should do it. Then I'm out of here. Because I have to go to bed. But not yet. DoorDash. We're dashing into doors, Mickey. Alright, I call this one. Nope, wrong one. Alright. Uh-oh. You know, there's TF2 skin in Fall Guys. It's gotta be this one. Yep. Wait. Then which one is it? Okay. Oh, I'm going first. I'm first. What the hell? How did that guy get ahead of me? But yeah, there's a TF2 skin in Fall Guys. I don't know if it has to do with the anniversary or what, but I would love to get that skin. I think it would seem pretty cool. I don't know. I guess I just have to wait till it shows up in the store or some shit. I don't know. I don't know how to get it, but I keep seeing like news articles and shit. This one again. Match the icon on the screen to avoid the slime. Grape, watermelon. Watermelon, grape. Okay, banana, cherry, grape. Banana, orange, grape. Oh, I hope it's one of the three. Cherry. Of course it is. apple, cherry, apple, orange, watermelon, apple. No! Don't push me! This one? This one. Ah! Oh, wow. God, I'm bad. Goodbye. Nice. Alright, well, that was fun. I like this game. This game's fun. Let's see here. Just gonna double check everything. Yeah. Turn off the motion blur, and bloom is okay. Keyboard. Grab emotes. Show names. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well. This has been a fun time, but alas, I have to go. I have to get out of here. But, yeah. Be sure to tune in next time, next Sunday, whenever I stream. Like I said earlier today, I don't know what I'm going to be playing next stream, but I will have a good time. So if you want to tune into that and see what else is going down, you can hit that follow button. If you want to see some more wacky, crazy stuff, I'm frequent on Twitter, so if you want to hit that follow button there, I would rather appreciate it. You don't have to, but you know, if you wanna keep in touch with my stupid little face, you can do that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go to bed and get ready for work in the morning, which is gonna be so much fun. Holy crap. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah. I don't know what else to add here, but I think I'm gonna go now. As always, my name is Matt BXP, and I play video games. Signing off. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. See you later. Thank you. Bye. Bye.